Hi everybody, this is Arkady Frekhtman. I'm a New York City personal injury trial attorney, and today I wanted to tell you a story about a YouTube viewer like you that I'm trying to help. He's actually my client here in New York, but it's a cautionary tale and I don't want other people to repeat what happened to this poor individual. So he's a really nice guy and he was in Queens, and this happened in June of 2023, almost a year ago. And so he's a passenger on a bus. And the bus gets into a crash with another bus. So you think this is a great case, two buses crash into each other. He's just a passenger sitting in a seat. He has serious injuries. He may need a spinal fusion or a spinal surgery. So you would think this is a great case. How could anybody mess this case up? But it happens. Listen to this. So he hires a lawyer, a lawyer in the area, maybe Queens or Long Island, I'm not sure. And the lawyer makes two major mistakes. Number one, the lawyer never sends the client for any medical treatment. Not at all, right? The client has a workers' comp case, meaning he was hurt at work and he's getting some treatment for that workers' comp. And I think this lawyer was handling the workers' comp as well. So he lets the client continue to get treatment for that workers' comp incident, meaning an accident at work, a separate incident. But he doesn't get any treatment for this bus crash, right? And now it's like, many months, like 6 months later, and there's no treatment. So the problem with that is that you cannot recover in New York unless you can prove a serious injury. Now, how are you going to prove a serious injury if you have no medical care whatsoever, right? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to fix it by saying, look, he was getting treatment for the workers' comp, and he didn't really understand when he was going to the workers' comp visits to those doctors, he thought that he was getting treatment for this bus crash because this is the real incident that injured him. And I'm trying to fix it. I'm doing my best, but it's so hard. It's almost like impossible, right? And you don't have to do any of this if you would have just hired a real lawyer, a trial lawyer right in the beginning. Now, that's only the first thing. Listen to this. Now, the second issue with this case is that, when you sue the city of New York, because this is a bus, right? City bus. So you have to file what's known as a notice of claim. And you have to tell them the date when it happened, the manner in which it happened, all the details. So this attorney files it and says that it happened on a certain date. But then we talk to the client and he says it didn't happen on that date. It happened on another date, close, like say 17th versus 18th. But, then you have to make a motion. And the judge has the discretion to grant your motion. But the judge doesn't have to grant your motion, right? Your motion could be denied. And then if your motion is denied and you don't fix the date, then the case is dismissed. So that's another problem, right? So I'm trying to fix all these problems. I feel really bad, for the guy because he's a really nice guy. But I just wanted to explain it to you because I think it's a real cautionary tale of it really matters who you hire. It doesn't have to be me, but do a little research, find out if your lawyer is a real trial attorney that goes to court, that gets verdicts, that, has settlements in the range that you want to get. Like if you want your case to settle for $100,000, has your lawyer ever gotten $100,000, right? If they never have, then maybe you should get a lawyer who has gotten $100,000. Or if it's $1 million, then $1 million or whatever, 2 million, 3 million, whatever the number may be. You could find that out. I'm happy to help. Like I've actually done consultations this week with people all over. There was somebody in Michigan. There was somebody in, I believe, Florida, Texas, Oklahoma, all over, right? And what I've done is I've asked them, are you happy with your lawyer? And sometimes they say, no, I'm not. And then I could look up and see what are the settlements and verdicts that this particular individual has achieved in the past, that this lawyer has achieved. And I could let them know. And then they'll tell me, hey, okay, I'm happy with these results. Or, hey, you know what? I thought I was going for like 2 million. And the most this guy's ever won is 8,000. Mind blown, So this is like important stuff to know. So look, I'm just trying to help people get full justice for their injuries. So let me know if I can help you. You could text me 347-566-9595. Please like and subscribe to our channel. We are here for you. But I just thought this was like a real cautionary tale because I felt bad, for this poor guy. And, he doesn't know. And, he shouldn't know, right? Because he's just a client. He gets into a work accident. Okay, he has a workers' comp lawyer. He figures it's a lawyer. I'm going to go back to this guy for the bus crash. And, you think you're in good hands, but what's happening in reality is you're getting no medical care. And, the lawyer, I don't even know why he took the case. If he wasn't going to set up it's a personal, it's really simple. It's a personal injury case. If you can't show any personal injury or any injury at all, right, because there's no medical care, what are you doing? Then don't take the case. But he took the case, maybe because he had the workers' comp case. So he took this case as well. I'm not sure. And then, because the client then came to me, and then I sent him a, stop work letter, and I said, hey, transfer the file to me. This guy was so happy. He was like, oh, I'm getting rid of this case. Well, of course, because you didn't do anything. It's almost like legal malpractice. The guy could get sued for legal malpractice. So it's very, very dangerous. So anyway, like I said, please like and subscribe to our channel. Let us know if you have any questions. We are here for you. Okay, all the best, everyone. Bye-bye.